Hey, everybody. Today we're doing another installment of Back to the Basics, and today's topic is money mindset. Now, if you've been following me for a while, or you've been listening to the podcast, or even if you're a member of Marketing with Intention, you know just how much I love money mindset. So if you're having trouble making money or feeling good about charging for your services, this is the episode for you. So stick around. You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss Jakubovic.
When it comes to making money, your mindset is so important. It's actually the very first thing that you need to get in check before any of the other things, like building your offer or having a sales process or being able to confidently ask somebody, hey, do you want to be in my program and pay this amount of money? The very first thing is your mindset around money. Because if you have all of the other systems in place, but you don't feel good about money, you will have a vibrational disconnect. You will be out of alignment, and you won't be able to make the money that you want and deserve. And you know that I talk about this a lot. I believe that every woman deserves true freedom and true abundance. And you can't have either of those things if your money mindset is out of whack. So today's episode is basically just going to be a series of questions that I'm going to ask you, and I want you to think about them. And if you have time, sit down with this episode, go back and listen to it again, and actually pause it and answer these questions. But before we get into the questions, I want to remind you that money is just an energy. It flows, and it's a replenishable resource, which means it comes back to you. So when you're spending lots of time working on something, that time is gone. You can never get it back. But when you're spending money to buy something, to invest in something, in a few weeks, a few days, you'll get that money back again. This is very obvious if you have a full-time job, for example. You work, you get a paycheck. You spend that money, you work again, you get a paycheck, you get more money. It keeps coming back. It's reusable. It's replenishable. It comes back to you again and again and again. So when you clench your fists tightly, I want to hold on to my money. I'm scared that I'm not going to have it anymore. You are actually preventing yourself from allowing that energy of money and abundance to flow to you. Whereas if you open your palms of your hand, you're not only open to give, but you're open to receive. Money is just an energy. It's flowing towards you. I want you to think that there are billions of dollars that are constantly switching hands every single day, from one person to the next, from one business to the next. So there's no reason why you can't be those hands, some of those hands that receive money. Now, if you grew up with your parents telling you one thing about money, or maybe you have an unsupportive partner, or maybe you have a supportive partner who grew up with parents telling them one thing about money, that could highly impact your money mindset. So I really want you to think about this, and I'm going to ask you, how do you feel about money? Does money excite you? Do you feel that money is dirty? Does money make you greedy? What does money mean to you? How do you feel about money? So that's the first question. Then I want you to explore what fears you have about money. What fears do you have around money? Is it, I don't know if I'll have enough. I don't know if I can afford this. I don't know if I make a lot of money, if I'll know what to do with it. I don't know how to invest my money. I don't know where to spend my money or how to save my money. So think about that. What are your fears around money? Now, after you've figured out those fears, maybe you journal about it, think about it for a little bit, let's actually break those down. Where did those fears come from? So if you say, I don't know how to save money, and that's a fear. I'm afraid that if I make a lot of money, I won't know how to save it because I'm just going to spend it all. So where did that fear come from? Did it come from you growing up and your parents didn't ever save money, so you never had any in the house? There was scarcity. Think about it. whatever your answer is for what those fears are, I want you to think logically a little bit. Where did those fears come from? Next is, what emotions come up for you when you think about money? Do you get really excited? Are you driven by money? Are you motivated by money? Does it make you nervous? Does it make you feel greedy? Does it make you feel dirty? Does it make you feel like, if I have too much money, I'm going to be corrupt? Only powerful people have money and they only use it for bad. What emotions come up when you think about money? Maybe you feel really excited. Maybe you feel really frustrated. Maybe you're angry at money. It hasn't really been there when you needed it. What are those emotions that come up for you when you think about money? Do you feel worthy of money? Do you feel deserving of money? Now, this is a big one, and I want to say especially for healers. Healers, you heal. You have a gift. You help others feel good, feel better, move through past trauma. So a lot of times, my clients who are healers feel really uncomfortable about asking for money or charging for their services. So do you feel worthy of money? Do you feel deserving of money? One of my favorite authors, Denise Duffield Thomas, says, I serve, I deserve. Because I serve, I deserve the money. So do you feel worthy and deserving of money? And if not, I want you to explore why not. Join my Get Clients Sales Sprint right now. When it comes to running a business that is actually profitable, many entrepreneurs find themselves making costly mistakes and leave thousands of dollars on the table each month. In this interactive sales sprint, I will challenge you daily for 3 weeks with actions that get you closer to your next paid client and guide you through all of the steps you need to follow in order to have a business that actually grows your bank account. If you aren't profitable, you have an expensive hobby, and it's time to change that right now. Time to pay yourself the big bucks, my dear. Go to abundant-strategy.com/get-clients-sales-sprint. See you there. Do you feel like you are the type of person who can earn a lot of money? Or do you feel like that's for other people? That's not for me. Do you feel like you're the type of person who can earn a lot of money? Like that is in your future. That is your path. Why or why not? Think about it. And then I want to ask you, why do you deserve wealth and abundance? And I worded it this way because I don't want to say, do you feel like you deserve wealth and abundance? I want to assume that you do deserve wealth and abundance because guess what? You do. So why do you deserve it? Why do you deserve wealth? Why do you deserve abundance? Now, what are your experiences up until this point with money? Has it been stressful for you? Has it come easily for you? Has it been something that comes and goes and it's just not really predictable? What are your past experiences with money? And do you want to change those experiences? Are they something that feels really positive and encouraging and you want to continue that? If so, how will you do that? Or are those experiences that, they're not that great. You wish you could change them. You wish things could look a little differently. So what are those experiences? And if you want to change those experiences, how will you change them? Now, no matter where you are in your journey as an entrepreneur, you will hit money mindset roadblocks, those limiting beliefs. They never go away, and there's not a single person on the planet who doesn't have them. And every time you hit the next level in your business, that's a really good time for the next level money mindset blocks to come creeping in. So this is a work in progress. It's something that you're going to have to always be working on because it does change from day to day, from experience to experience, from milestone to milestone. So as you're growing and you're becoming more and more of the person you want to become, and you're letting go of some of these old issues, these old money stories, I want you to think about what can you let go today from someone else's money story. So what I mean by that is, let's say you live with a parent or a partner, and they're constantly worried about money. That's going to rub off on you in some way. And so if their worries about money are having an effect on you, Maybe that's the thing you can say that you want to let go of. I want to let go of someone else's money story because you are entitled to make your own money story. So think about that. And what positive things can money provide for you? If you feel negative around money, this question's going to trigger some things for you, and that's okay. It's good to step out of your comfort zone. But if you feel really great about money, this question is going to energize and motivate you. What positive things can money provide for you? You know, I always say that money just makes you more of who you already are. So if you're a bad person and you make a lot of money, you're going to do bad things with your money. You're going to make bad decisions. You're going to blow your money in things that just aren't great. Maybe, you will have corruption and greed. But if you're a great person and you come into a lot of money, you're going to be an even greater person, and you're going to put that money into things that make you happy and your family happy and into causes that have deep meaning for you. You'll make this world a better place. So what positive things can money provide for you? Now, often I think about something when I want something with a big price tag. So let's use $10,000 as an example because it's just an easy number to work with. So how does $10,000 make you feel? Does it feel like a massive number, like it's really unreachable, very far away? Or does it feel really simple and insignificant? It's easy to make. Now I want you to think about that. It's $10,000. Some of you listening are going to be like, holy cow, $10,000, that is life-changing. Oh my goodness. And some of you are going to be like, yeah, I can make that in a day. No big deal, right? Because it's perspective. So I like to reframe the perspective. So let's say you need $10,000 to pay off a big bill, and it just feels like you're never going to reach it, right? It's insurmountable. Now, I want you to think about all those billions of dollars that I was talking about earlier that are just floating around in the world. People are investing in businesses at like the $400,000 mark. People are paying $500,000 to go into space for a few minutes. If you're watching any of the TV shows, they're making millions of dollars. You've got actors and actresses who are bringing in millions of dollars, right? So what I'm saying is there are lots of people that have that type of money to just throw around. So after you think about that and you think really big numbers, really big experiences, think back to that $10,000. Is it really that much? It's just your perspective. So if you change your perspective, then you've changed your money mindset. You've changed your mindset around money. So if you're struggling to hit some income goal, let's just say $10,000, you are thinking of it from a lower level, looking up. Wow, $10,000 is so far away. Just shift your perspective and think of it from looking up. You're already up and you're looking down. Think of it like you're hanging out with all the billionaires of the world. And then you're like, $10,000? Sure, of course I can make that. So I want you to pick that path of least resistance and affirm to yourself, I am open and ready to receive immediate financial abundance in the easiest way possible. I am open and ready to receive immediate financial abundance in the easiest way possible. And whenever you're struggling, I'm putting air quotes, struggling with money, or you're feeling frustrated by money, just return to the basics. Go back to the basics and let's realign and adjust our perspective so that you can have a strong money mindset. I am open and ready to receive immediate financial abundance in the easiest way possible. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh wait, before you go, I've got a super special invitation for you, so listen up. Join thousands of spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and business owners in a cozy community to learn effective and aligned strategies to grow and scale your business through organic marketing and so much more. And for a limited time, when you join my free community, you will also get a free copy of my book, Abundance of Aligned Clients and Consistent Income. Join the Spiritual Women Entrepreneurs community at spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com to claim all your free gifts. See you on the inside.